Well, hello, my crafty friends. This is Connie Melton, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in McKinney, Texas. I wanted to show you something today in the annual catalog. I know we have the new catalog, and I know I've been talking about the seasonal catalog and all the celebration items, but we get all these new catalogs and we tend to forget about some of our old standby products. And this is a set that's been around for a little bit. In fact, in the catalog, it is on page 78. And these here in the back are ones that came over from the catalog before. The ones that are new in the catalog get all this four color process in here, and everything looks gorgeous. The ones that came over didn't get quite as much loving, but this one is on the bottom of page 78, and it's called Painted Lavender, and I just love this set. Since it's been around for a while, I'm afraid it's going to go away this coming year when we get our new catalog. So anyway, I wanted to use this one today and show you in my team, and I do have a lovely group of ladies on our team. And if that's something that you're interested in, my ladies are all hobby demonstrators. There's no pressure for any great sales, just you and a friend maybe meet the $300 retail, not your cost, $300 retail every quarter. So, I mean, it's probably what you're spending on crafting supplies anyway. And we have fun and we learn different techniques. And one of the things we do is every month, since we got this catalog, I've been challenging them, and we are all the way over to this one now. So when they do their challenge card and post it to our little group, then they earn something. This month they're earning a pack of black dimensionals. Nothing really huge, but just enough to say, hey, thank you for sharing your ideas with other people. Thank you for participating in our little challenge. So I am going to do this challenge card, and it's just several strips and then one focal point. However, I'm going to turn it this direction. So we're not real sticky, but it has to be this way. It's just that there will be lots of little strips and one focal point. And like I said, mine will be going the other direction. All right. So one of the first things I need to do is stamp the sentiment, which does not come from the Painted Lavender set. It comes from another little set. It doesn't have a punch. It doesn't have dies. It's just this cute little set with great sentiments. And we're using the Just a Note. But it's also got a hello in script, and then things that look kind of like they're typed. Celebrate, thank you, thinking of you. So I'm going to do the Just a Note. And since I'm using light colors, we're using subtle colors. The Lost Lagoon and the Highland Heather are subtle colors in our catalog. I don't like to use black when I'm using subtles. I like to use the basic gray. It's a fairly dark gray, but it's just a little bit softer than that sharp black on white. So I'm going to make sure that's, yes, I want to get it as much in the center of that scrap piece of paper as I can. Okay, Just a Note. And then this is our 2 3/8 inch punch. We unlock it and try and center it. Now I'm going to leave some room at the bottom. I'm just trying to get the verbiage centered at the top because I've already cut out some lavender that's going to go in the bottom. I happen to love lavender, and I grow lavender, and I make lavender jelly, and I make all sorts of things with lavender that smell fabulous. I want to put this down here, but I also, so I already did this in Highland Heather color. I also used the dies that came with it, and in Lost Lagoon, I cut out a couple of these pieces. I'm not sure if I'm going to use those or not. I'm going to put away the gray before I put my hand in it. Okay. And now I'm going to use some of these strips. I'm just going to start laying these strips on here. These strips are all 1/2 inch by 4 inches because this card front is 4 1/4 inches. So I've taken a piece, just a half sheet of paper. This is 8.5 by 5.5 and scored at 4 1/4 on the 8.5 side. And then just folded. Let's get a good crisp fold on that. Just take your bone folder and really get that good. Okay, so I'm just going to start taping these down, gluing these down, whichever you prefer. Okay, yeah, I think I want that side. And that glue does not want to play well with me. Okay, we'll be using tape tonight. All right, so I'm just going to lay these in here. Looks like that one needs to go that direction. In the sample template, they're really butted up next to each other. I'm actually going to try and leave just a tiny bit of room. Theirs are staggered in different places too, so perhaps I should do that. And you can see the colors in this are the Highland Heather and the Lost Lagoon. There's a little bit of pinky color, maybe. It's probably Berry Burst, I'm not sure. I think one of the good things about doing this one is it doesn't have to be straight. You're not trying to get these exactly straight. I may not have cut enough, and if so, we'll just cut a little more scrap. We'll know in a couple of minutes here. All right, now we're going to go down. And the next one will go up a little bit. So if you want to try this, I would love for you to put yours in the comments. In fact, if you do that, we'll come up with a good prize to send you. Okay, it may work out. Let's see. So we did purple. Now we want to do this leaves. Go up. And then we're doing this one again. Now it looks like it's going to work out just about right. So 10 1/2 inch would be 5 inches. It says 5 1/2, so that's leaving about 1/4 inch on each end. So looks like that's a good option. Probably should have started in the middle. I do have too much here and not enough there, but hopefully no one will really notice it besides us, right? Okay, so now I'm going to use some dimensionals and pop this up a little just a note. Okay. Maybe if we put this down at this end, it won't be so noticeable that those aren't even. All right. So I need to pop this up as well, but just on the bottom part. So I'm just putting dimensionals down here at the bottom, because if I put it at the top too, then it would be bumped up too much. And we want to make sure that this can go through just with a regular card. I'm sorry, regular stamp. Yes, I think that will work nicely. Since our glue is not behaving, and I haven't unpacked everything from yesterday's class that Kelly and I did here in our HOA. So I don't have that glue available at the moment. And you see I'm leaving the top part of this loose, but I'm using plenty of tape. Just stick that down. Okay. Now, I'd already cut out a couple of little butterflies. Tiny little butterfly, and there is a die for it, because that would be very difficult to fussy cut. I'm going to put these on, not with a dimensional, but just with a regular glue dot. And I also did those in Highland Heather. I'm going to use the same, lost my, there he is. Same little butterflies on the envelope, because we cannot have naked envelopes. All right, just a note. Now for the inside, I just got the white. But I'm wondering which of these stamps we want to use. We want to put something on the inside, even if it's not, let's see. I think we'll just use that same lavender. And you can see this is stained from the Highland Heather, because the purple has a lot of, it's red and blue that makes purple. So there's a lot of red. Red inks will stain your photopolymer stamps. It does not harm them at all, but it does stain. All right, let's get this back out. Now I'm going to put this scrap at the bottom, because I'm not going to use that whole thing of the lavender piece here. Ink it up. Just want to scoot that over. Because it's fairly large, it would take up a big part of that. Okay, so just coming in from the edge. And now close this. I am a messy stamper. If I don't move things around, I will stick my hands in them. All right, let's use our seal tape for this. And I'll put this on the inside. I don't know, what are you thinking? I love this color combination. What do you think? You can let me know in the comments. Just a note, it just needs a little more bling though. And we do have some purple ones Yes. These are the purple adhesive back sequins that when you spend $60, that's one of your options that you can choose for free with Celebration. And I'm just going to drop, yes, gotta have my bling. Just going to drop some sequins in here with from the purple part. Some darker ones in there as well. Okay, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I either need to stop or do 2 more since we need to do odd numbers. So I think I will stop. All right. And then for our envelope, I'm just going to do the little butterflies, I think. Put those on a block. Here's our envelope. Oh, I shouldn't have put the heather away. I need it one more time. Ink that up good. That looks good. And there's our little butterflies. So, what do you think? It's a fairly quick and easy card, but I love using everything we have. I mean, like I said, this is a set that's been around for a while, but it's still available in the catalog. The papers are still available. If you are a scrapbooker, these papers are absolutely gorgeous. These full pages of the lavender, and then even those in the back. These, they have some of the, I believe this is Queen Anne's lace that's shown on this page. And then just pretty ombre type, really pretty paper. And this is all still available. So, thank you for joining me today, and see you soon.